Pain for Spain is Scotland 2, Spain nil. Totally deserved. Right? We can't even sit here and say that, oh, we flicked that one. Yes, Spain had possession, but you know what? Steve Clark, masterclass. It truly was a phenomenal watch. Like, I think the first 45 were better than the second 45, in terms of a spectacle. But honestly, one of the best games of football you will see, this year, probably this season. It was fucking action packed. Again, I mean, it could have got a few more goals, but from our point of view, clean sheet. Scott McTominay, 2 goals, fucking unreal, absolutely buzzing. The scenes at the end, it's brilliant. Ali McCoy's going ballistic, Craig Gordon going ballistic. It was absolutely phenomenal. Spain, though, done and dusted. We had Norway earlier, drawn one each with Georgia, puts us 5 points clear of them. With our next game away in Norway, we win that. We are practically, or we are literally, if we beat Norway, we are practically in the Euros after 3 games, right? And that's not being smug. That's no getting ahead of myself. Because yeah, you're going to beat Georgia and Cyprus. You are, right. Away from home, you're going to get the job done. You have to. But as for this, absolutely phenomenal, man. And McTominay, what did I say? I did say you had to play him in a more attacking role. That's what he's been used in. And he scored 4 goals in his last 2 games. I mean, come on. Listen to me. I was thinking at the start of the game, right, no Ryan Jack. That's a bit of a disappointment in there. But you know what? There's not one player that I can say was bad. Even the subs, I was critical when I saw like McLean warming up. I was like, Kenny McLean. Nobody wants Kenny McLean, but you know what? I'm not going to slide with any player tonight. Absolutely phenomenal. Robertson, the whole incident with Pedro Porro, that guy, man, getting booed every time he touched the ball. Phenomenal. I loved all that stuff. A lot of play acting for Spain. It was embarrassing, but as for Scott McTominay, man, the first goal, Pedro Porro slips, Robertson whips the ball in, and Scott McTominay, I don't know what the hell it was in my hand there. Scott McTominay hits it, deflects, and then nutmegs Martinez. It flies into the back of the net. Kepa, could he do better? No, because the deflections took it away from him, if we're being honest. After this, though, Christie running, hits it, toe pokes it. He should do better, in my opinion. Like, Celtic fans know this, and people who obviously have, watched the Scottish Premiership and keep an eye on Christie at Bournemouth will know that he's a really good player, but his final product's horrendous. There's so many memes about him blittering it into Rosed and all that good stuff. But yeah, today he was really good. His phenomenal work ethic, but his finishing. But kind of what you get with him. After this, so Spain. I mean, Spain did have their chances. Few good saves for Angus Gunn. Comfortable saves. I mean, Porro had a shot for distance. There was a few headers for Yosselu. But that was all in the first half. In terms of the second half, they didn't really create anything. Yes, Williams was running down the flank, whipped a couple of good balls in, but there was nothing really particularly from Spain that would make me turn around and say, "Oh, fuck, that was don't know what that was kept." I believe hit the bar as well with a free kick, but for us, I mean, we hit the post and the woodwork quite a lot. McGinn's free kick, but the first half, I thought it was a really good watch, and you're always thinking, we're 1-0 up against Spain. Well, hopefully we can hold on, but you were kind of thinking that it would maybe end in a draw or something like that. But you know what? We grabbed the game by the scruff of the neck. Kieran Tierney goes on an absolute belter of a run, whips a ball in, takes a massive deflection. It falls to the feet of Scott McTominay, and he makes it 2-0. Lovely jubbly. Could have scored more after this, like I said, with the McGinn free kick. We did get the chance at the end. Cal McGregor, epic run for him. Could have played McTominay in for the hat trick. Decides to find Lawrence Shankland to come on for Dykes. Dykes again had a really good game. But Shankland shoots and Kepa manages to get a hold of it. So it could have ended 3-0 in the end, but it didn't. And thankfully for us, though, Spain never scored. Like I say, in that second half, they didn't really threaten as much. But there is the group, guys. Of course, the 5 teams that are in it. And I mean, you couldn't have asked for a better couple of games. We thought going into this Spain game, like we know, I've known for a while under Clark what we're capable of, and it's why I was so disappointed with the Ukraine and Ireland games. Because let's be real, they're below us, Ukraine and Ireland. We are fucking better than those 2 teams. We are on paper. We have so much better players than them, and seeing us get fucking destroyed in games that mattered, man, especially the Ukraine games, a fucking World Cup playoff, and the arse went. this is what we're capable of, and this should be the norm. This should be the norm, and it's the first, statement win that Clark's had. He's had a lot of great results, like beating Denmark, but this is like, a first heavy hitter win, and totally deserved. You can't even say there's an ounce of luck. Here, it was a great win. Scott McTominay, what a guy. All the players were brilliant, but make sure you check out Fog Football, guys. Got to do player ratings over there, and also another match review, joint match review, but yeah. Phenomenal. You can't complain with it, guys. Lovely jubbly. And that is us done for international football. It's been great. You know what? Sometimes it is a bit depressing watching international football, but Hampden has been an absolute treat this past week. And we'll be back with Hampden at the end of the month with Rangers taking on Celtic and also the other Scottish Cup semi-final. But anyway, folks, that is it. Leave your thoughts down below. Epic win. Could not be happier with this, man. Fucking buzzing. Come on. Only time I made me happier if I stuck a wee couple of hundred on Scotland. But I didn't, alright? I didn't. But until then, peace.